The night was quiet, the air thick with tension as Sergeant James Carter and his K9 partner Rex patrolled the outskirts of the city. The bond between a handler and his K9 is unlike any other, built on trust, loyalty, and an unspoken understanding. But that night, something unthinkable happened. In the blink of an eye, Sergeant Carter's life was slipping away, his body growing weaker with every second. Alone in the darkness, hope seemed lost, until Rex did something no one could have expected. Sergeant James Carter had spent over a decade in law enforcement, dedicating his life to serving and protecting. He was known for his courage, but even the bravest officers need a partner they can rely on. That's where Rex came in, a highly trained German shepherd with instincts sharper than any weapon. From the moment they were paired, an unbreakable bond formed between them. Rex wasn't just a K9 officer. He was Carter's shadow, his protector, his closest companion in the field. Together, they had faced countless dangers, trusting each other with their lives, but nothing could have prepared them for the ultimate test ahead. It started like any other patrol, a routine sweep through an abandoned warehouse rumored to be a hideout for criminals. The air was cold, the silence unsettling. Sergeant Carter moved carefully, Rex by his side, ears perked, sensing something unseen. Suddenly the silence shattered, a gunshot rang out, echoing through the empty space. Pain erupted in Carter's chest as he staggered back, his vision blurring. He collapsed onto the concrete floor, blood seeping into his uniform. Rex barked furiously, circling his fallen partner, his instincts screaming that something was terribly wrong. Carter tried to reach for his radio, but his strength was fading fast. The wound was deep, and help was too far away. His breath grew shallow, his body growing weaker. Darkness was closing in, and it seemed like his time was running out. But Rex refused to let go. Rex knew something was wrong. His handler, his best friend, was on the ground, motionless, his breaths coming in ragged gasps. Panic wasn't an option. Rex had been trained for moments like this. His sharp eyes darted around the dark warehouse, ears twitching at the slightest sound. Then, without hesitation, he sprang into action. First, Rex pressed his body against Carter, trying to keep him awake. He whined, nudging his face, refusing to let him slip away, but he needed help, and fast. With one last glance at Carter, Rex turned and bolted towards the exit. His powerful legs carried him through the darkness, weaving past rusted crates and broken glass. Bursting through the warehouse doors, Rex ran straight toward the police cruiser parked outside. He leaped onto the hood, barking frantically, scratching at the windshield. The backup officers inside had no doubt. Rex was calling for help. The officers barely had time to react before Rex jumped down and ran back toward the warehouse. His urgent barking was a message they couldn't ignore. Weapons drawn, they followed the K9's lead, their hearts pounding. As they stepped inside, their flashlights swept the vast emptiness until they saw him. Sergeant Carter lay still, his face pale, a pool of blood forming beneath him. They rushed to his side, calling in for paramedics while applying pressure to his wound. Carter's eyes flickered open, his weak gaze settling on Rex, who was now lying beside him, refusing to leave. The paramedics arrived just in time. If Rex hadn't acted when he did, Carter wouldn't have made it. His K9 partner hadn't just done his duty, he had saved a life. Sergeant Carter spent weeks recovering in the hospital, but one thing remained constant. Rex never left his side. The brave K9 had not only saved his life, but had proven that their bond was stronger than words. When Carter returned to duty, Rex was right there beside him, more than just a partner. He was family. The department honored Rex for his bravery, but to Carter, he was simply his hero. This story is a testament to the unbreakable loyalty between a K9 and his handler. Rex didn't hesitate. He acted out of love, instinct, and duty. How far do you think a dog's loyalty can go? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories.